So I'm going to explain to you why your Facebook conversion ads are not working well with your music promotion. And when I say not working well, what I'm referring to is you paying too much for that click, for that view content, and for that cost per conversion. Now, a lot of artists that I work with, they come to me and they ask, hey, why do I have such a high cost per conversion or cost per click? What can I do to lower it? And I know that there's all these videos on YouTube that's teaching you guys to go straight into conversion ads, and they're showing you these results where people are getting 12-cent cost per clicks, and you're probably wondering why you're paying $1, more than $1, $1.50 to get that conversion. And there's a few reasons for this, which I'm going to break down. But first, let's explain what is considered a high CPC. For the average business trying to advertise through Facebook ads, the average CPC is usually around $1.50. And if it's lower than $1, then you could consider that ad successful. However, if you're just sending traffic to a streaming platform or to a smart link where you're hoping somebody's gonna click and stream your music, then a CPC of $1 is just too much. Now, if you were trying to sell some products, that CPC being $1 could actually be very beneficial. So it really has to depend on what you are selling or what you're trying to offer on the page that you're sending that traffic to. And so if you're just sending them to a streaming platform, then a CPC of $1 or higher is, well, it's just not doing well. Before I get started breaking down the reasons why you are most likely seeing that high CPC, if you're new here or if you just haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button. But I'm not gonna hold you guys up. Let's get the ball rolling. Now, the first reason why your cost per conversion is too much has to do with whether or not your ad creative is up to par, if people are vibing with it that you're advertising to. So for instance, if you are trying to promote music, but you're using an image trying to send traffic to your music, then most likely people aren't gonna convert. You don't want people to jump through hoops to get to your music. You want them to see it in the ad, be able to hear it right away and go, I like this. The more hoops you have them jump through, the less conversions you're gonna get, or that higher CPC you're gonna pay. So make sure that what you're using, the bait I like to call it, what content you're using to promote on these ads is quality. And to be honest, the content that you use for your ads to promote with is almost just as important as the music, right? Because that's the bait that you're using to hopefully get people to click your ad and then to stream your music. So you better have some kind of good visual content, and video is king when it comes to advertisements and advertising on Facebook or Instagram. So make sure that when you're going to promote your music or promote your track, you have some type of video content. Now, I know not everybody these days has a big budget for a music video, but there are cheap services on Fiverr.com, and I will include some links below this video that you could check out, such as video music visualizers or lyric music videos that people will make for you under $100, some of them under $20, where it's quality enough that it could catch somebody's interest and influence them to click on your ad and to stream your music. The number 2 reason that majority of you guys are seeing that high CPC is because of your targeting. When it comes to using conversion ads and targeting, they're really not meant for targeting cold audiences. Okay, so anytime you advertise to people that have not heard of you and you're trying to optimize for a conversion, then your results are going to be not as good than advertising to an audience that has warmed up to you, that knows about you, that has heard your music before. So majority of you guys watching this that are wondering, hey, why am I seeing this high CPC? Help me out. It's because you're using conversion ads and you're advertising to audiences that never heard of you. Okay, you're gonna see a lower CPC once you start advertising to audiences that know your music, that have warmed up to you. And you're probably wondering, How do I do that? But it's super simple. And I've actually broken it down on my last tutorial that I talked about advertising on Facebook using custom audiences and retargeting campaigns. And that's by setting up a custom audience. Now you could create custom audiences, which I'm going to show you guys here right now how easy it is. And once you start advertising to these custom audiences, your CPC will go down. All right, you guys, so the strategy here is going to be a little different. Instead of hopping into a conversion ad right away, I do suggest that you warm up an audience, and then once that audience is warm, then you retarget them with conversion ads, sending them to your smart link or wherever you're housing your music. So first off, you're going to need some type of video content. As I said before, you don't want to be using an image, and then you want to set up a video views campaign before you set up a conversion campaign and stack those video views and then retarget those people who have watched 25% or more of that video with conversion ads, sending them to your smart link or wherever you're housing and selling your music. That way you are advertising to an audience that's warmed up to you. Now, you already know how to set up a campaign. I'm not going to go into that. So once you have advertised your videos, you stack those video views up into the thousands, then you can come here into business tools and you go into audiences. And I have broken all this down in a recent video that I have, and I'll include that link if you guys want to see a little more in depth into how to set these up. But you simply press the create audience button and you come here to custom audiences, and then you'll press video and then next. Then you're going to choose what type of engagement. Now you have some options here where you could target people that watched at least 3 seconds of your video. I feel like that's not enough. That really doesn't show that they are interested or warmed up. 10 seconds definitely could. I like to do 25% or more. And the reason is because people's attention spans are so short these days, especially on social media with all these ads. If somebody stops to take the time to watch 25% of your video, I don't care how short the video is, it definitely shows that there is some interest. So you want to click that, and then you'll come up here and you'll choose your video. I'm not advertising any videos. I don't have any to show, but here will be a list of your videos. Now, if you're using an Instagram page, you just need to come up here, click, and then put your Instagram business profile. And from here, you'll pick the page that you want to use for your video views campaign. Now, when you click this, there should be some videos that come down and you choose what video. And like I said, you don't want to do this right after you started promoting a video. You want to first stack those video views up so your audience is big enough that you could use for retargeting so you could get the best results. And then you want to name your audience, obviously, because you'll be creating a lot of audiences. And so naming them makes it easier and more organized. And then you'll press create audience, and Facebook will take a little bit of time to populate that audience, and you'll be able to use it for a retargeting campaign and get those lower CPCs, which we're all after here in the marketing world. Now, other custom audiences that you could create, I've been over this before, but you could create a custom audience of your Instagram account followers. So let's say you got a bunch of followers. You earn those. You could advertise to them. That's a warmed up audience. They know you. They're warmed up for you. You'll get lower cost per results by doing that because you're advertising to an audience that knows about your music rather than ones that don't. So you guys, I'm going to end it here, wrap everything up. If you're new here, if you just haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button and like button. And if you have any questions, please leave a comment and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. But until next time, you guys, keep making music and stay healthy. Most importantly, peace.